The 2024 MotoGP World Championship starts in Lusail International Circuit. Marc Marquez ends FP2 at the top of the pile with Martin quickest in combined standings at the end of Friday. Acosta did a brilliant practice at the Friday. He made a tremendous save at FP1. In the first corner, after a lying down in which he almost touched the asphalt with his shoulder. Then he had to use another one in turn 9. The front brake protector even fell off the right half handlebar. Talking about the rookie, Marc Marquez commented, "I mean, Pedro Acosta is a super talented rider. He will fight for the victories and the podiums, and we will see for the championship." Asked about Acosta's save, Marc was impressed. "The one at turn 1? It was a good one. Yes, believe me." The Spaniards dominated the first free practice in Qatar, with Jorge Martin on the top, followed by Alex Espargaro, Pedro Acosta and Marc Marquez. At that moment, several riders did not force their bike too much, like the reigning world champion Pecco Bagnaia, of course, because of the track was dirty. The second free practice was originally meant to be the practice session for MotoGP with the top 10 progressing to Q2. However, with rainfall earlier on in the day, practice was moved to Saturday morning, with free practice 2 taking place on Friday instead. It was a slow start to the session, but all riders eventually ventured out onto the Lusail International Circuit. Marc Marquez ended the practice session fastest, setting a 2 minutes 06.544 seconds in tricky conditions. The Red Bull Gas Tech 3 machines of Augusto Fernandez and Pedro Acosta, rounding out the top 3 behind Marc Marquez. In P4 was the Australian Jack Miller, who was a further 0.325 seconds behind, followed by his teammate Brad Binder, who rounded out the top 5. Raul Fernandez was the top Aprilia, ending his day in 6th place, just 0.039 seconds behind Binder. Enea Bastianini set a 2 minutes 07.436 seconds, earning his way into 7th. Fabio Di Giannantonio was in 8th in his first weekend with the Pertamina Enduro VR46 racing team. Alex Marquez ended Friday in 9th place ahead of Johan Zarco. The fastest Hondas completed the top 10 for FP2. Francesco Bagnaia was outside the top 10, ending FP2 in 12th position. His championship rival Jorge Martin in 18th position, ahead of Aprilia Racing's Alex Espargaro. In the combination time, it is Jorge Martin who ends the day fastest, leading from Alex Espargaro and rookie sensation Pedro Acosta, who stole headlines on Friday.